Cricket Lee, ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause. As he said, I'm Tony Viejo. I am the whitest Hispanic you're going to meet this evening. I'm Irish and Cuban. How does that work? It doesn't. For example, I'm horrible at baseball. However, I excel at drinking whiskey. A lot of people go, Irish and Cuban, how does that happen? Was there a mix-up on the booze cruise on the way over? No. My mother was a bartender, the Irish lady. My father was a blues guitar player, the Cuban man, go figure. They met at a bar called Pokey's. Father named pretty accurately, don't you think? Thankfully it wasn't called BJ's. Because I could have been swallowed. Let's make it a little more raunchier if you guys don't mind. Is that okay? Alright, good. I just know what my barometer is. So let's just dive right in. I have 2 children, both under 2. Yeah, it's a fun time at my house. I'm going to share the morning of my firstborn when we found out that we were going into labor. You see, I'm a breakfast line cook, and one Sunday morning I had off. And it was my girlfriend's last day of work before she went on maternity leave. And we were both up at 5 a.m. And I was like, hey babe, you know, I have off today. You don't have to go to work till 9. You know what I'm thinking? She's like, all right, fine. I was like, all right, yeah. So we started initiating the act. I'm in. And I'm thinking, man, I got her warmed up great. Man, I am the man. This is amazing. And then come to find out, it's a deluge of water just coming out of her. So that's how the water broke. That's how, yeah. So I didn't get to go to work for the next week and a half. That was nice. But the funny thing about that story is, we had the birthing class like that Thursday before, right? And they're like, it's not like the movies where like water is everywhere. Bullshit! I was so excited that that person talked me into the $11 mattress protection plan at the mattress firm. At first, I was like, this is bullshit, I'm never gonna need this, whatever. As soon as that happened, the first thing I did not. Did I put the car seat in the car? No. Did I get the bag right? No. I called mattress firm, I was like, by the way, I bought the mattress protection plan. She's freaking out. I'm like, I just want to make sure that the mattress is covered. You said it was, thank you, bye, click. All right, let's put the car seat in the car, babe, let's go. 12 hours of labor later, finally she's ready to push. And we're doing this at a Catholic hospital. And they come up to me, they're like, are you ready? I'm like, yeah, I'm here, I'm present. And they're like, no. You have to hold her leg up and then bring her neck to her knee. And you have to, as she pushes, fold her like an accordion. And I'm a huge wrestling fan, right? So the whole time, I'm like, all right, brother, you got this, brother. Push, brother, come on. 1, 2, ooh, yeah. So Michael Vincent Viejo was born shortly after that. And the macho man is still alive and well. Just out of curiosity, is anyone, who here has kids? Clap it up. All right, good. This isn't a joke, but it's just an observation of my oldest son. Baby Shark was the big thing last year, right? He never got into that. You know what he got into? Lisa Lobe, the girl that wrote Stay. Yeah, at my house, if you want my son to shut up, you put that song on, guess what? He's silent for 3 minutes and 14 seconds. You want to get a little fun with it? Find the pop-up video version on YouTube, and then you get the whole thing. Oh, Ethan Hawke directed this video? Oh, that's Gwyneth Paltrow's cat? This is fantastic. Okay, not a joke, observational story. You know she has 15 albums and she's going to be at the Sellersville Theater next month? Yeah, I didn't know that either, and now you do. You're welcome. Fun thing about me is I'm dyslexic. And I can tell you right now, the person who came up with the word dyslexic was not dyslexic. Because sometimes phonetically, you accidentally write out likes dick. And you have to explain that to people. So, when I was in high school, being dyslexic, and our high school had budget cuts, we had fire safety and a DARE program the same week. So now every time I see a fire, I stop everything I'm doing, I roll a joint, and I drop acid. I can't even do my drugs in the right order, that's how dyslexic I am. But high school was fun, right, guys? And we all had fun in high school. I don't care if you didn't have fun in high school, but looking back, like, that was a great time because I wasn't freaking working and paying bills. But we all had peer pressure, right? You're 13, 14 years old. People are like, hey, man, you want to go in the woods? You want to get high? You want to go in the basement and get drunk? You want to go in my uncle's van and suck his dick? Wait, what? But now, you're in your mid-30s and the peer pressure's still there. Except it's now, hey man, you want to go hiking this weekend? No. You want to go camping? Are we going to be doing drugs? No. Are we going to be drinking? No. Your uncle still got that van and that dick? So, I've had some weird jobs in my time. One of which, I worked at a strip club. And I was the DJ, not the DJ, but I was the guy who would bring the girls up to the stage. I only had this job for one Friday night. Because it was like, ladies and gentlemen, get your dollar bills ready. Amber Lynn James is coming to the stage. Jesus Christ, Amber Lynn James, how'd she find her way out of the trailer park? Those are 3 first names. Just don't do the commentary, just call the girls up. Oh yeah, okay, no problem, gotcha. All right, who's next? All right, Dennis. Ladies and gentlemen, get those dollar bills ready for Dynasty. She has no championship rings but 4 baby daddies. Again, no commentary, just call the girls up. All right, gotcha. And last but not least, the one thing you're not looking forward to in a strip club, chastity. All right, you're fired. All right. Seriously, who's looking for chastity at a strip club? I mean, come on. So, I got another job right to work with a microphone. I was working in a deli. And in that deli, I would have to do the deli pages. And I did the deli pages, always, that's deli kiosk order 4712, deli kiosk order 4712, please come to the deli, your order is ready. I got really bored of doing that on a Sunday. So I decided I'm gonna do the deli pages as Macho Man Randy Savage. And it went a little something like this. Ooh yeah! Deli customers from the cream of the crop are gonna rise to the top. Oh, so sweet, but Tony Viejo, please come to the manager's office. Tony Viejo, please come to the manager's office. Ooh yeah, take this management. I can't come to the office right now. This is an avalanche of board set lunch meat descending upon the deli customers as we speak. Tony Viejo, please come to the manager's office for a random drug screening. Tony Viejo, please come to the manager's office for a random drug screening. I got fired from that job. Over this past year, I put on some weight. And again, had 2 kids and just lost it. You put it on. You're eating crap and running around with toddlers the whole time. So I decided I need to consult a nutritionist. And she was like, you know what? Just go gluten-free and dairy-free. The weight will fall right off you. I'm like, well, I love pizza. There's a pizza shop right around the corner from you that does gluten-free, dairy-free pizza. I was like, oh, fantastic. Called him up, placed the order. It was $27.95. But it was delivery. I was like, whatever, it's gonna come, it's gonna be good, it's gonna be pizza, it's gonna be great. Gets there, $5 tip, because you got a tip. Get in there, open the box, tomato. The hell do you have left? Or do you take the dairy and the gluten out of pizza? Fucking tomato. Shit, they could have sent me the $9 salad, I wouldn't have been happy with it. All right, I got like 2 minutes left, so we're gonna try to knock out this joke real quick. Guys, I want you to take 30 seconds and think about who you think the greatest movie, not 2 seconds, who you think the greatest movie villain of all time is, all right? Sir, in the black shirt right in front of the glasses.
The guy from Die Hard.
Hans Gruber, Alan Rickman, Die Hard. Fantastic Christmas movie. Sir, you in the blue? No idea? All right. Hannibal Lecter, very good. Sir, you in the black hat? Joker, all great movie villains, but in my personal opinion, not the greatest movie villain of all time. It's a sleeper, folks. It's Jenny from Forrest Gump. Here, I got like 2 minutes left. I'm gonna tell you how I got there. All right, you're gonna hear me out. She meets him on the school bus. She befriends him. They're great. She needs to run away from her abusive dad. They take her in. They help her out. Fantastic. Through high school, she always has his back. They go off to college, all right? He becomes a collegiate athlete. She starts taking her clothes off and playing guitar. Nothing wrong with that. We all experiment with shit in college. Some of us like dick. It's okay. Then, he joins the military. Becomes a Congressional Medal of Honor winner. What's she doing? Acid, blowing dudes. Who knows, right? Then, years later, he becomes a world ping pong champion. I ain't the champion at shit. He's the world ping pong champion. What's she doing? Nothing. Probably some coke, experimenting with heroin, having a great time, expanding her mind, as she says in the movie, blowing Molly Hatchet, who knows. Then, he becomes the head of a whole shrimp empire. His mom dies. He's filthy, stinking rich. Guess who comes crawling back? Slides that infested whatever it is down on his virgin penis, and then takes off in the middle of the night. So what does he do when he wakes up the next morning? Runs across the country to sort his shit out like a real man. Then she tracks him down, sends him a letter. Now, in this letter, she does not entail the fact that at the bus stop he has to go to, if he goes 4 blocks down the road and make a left, he can meet her at her house. Does not go over that. He's sitting there telling the story in a much more dramatic fashion to everyone else, because he's not on time restraint like I am. And she welcomes him back into his house. They get back together. She introduces to a highly intelligent son, who may have AIDS, we don't know. He's very suspect. And then she dies. Ladies and gentlemen, if that's not the greatest movie villain of all time, I don't know who is. I just want to thank you so much. You guys have been great. We have a lot of other comics for you. Thank you very much. I'm Tony Viejo. Thank you.